Okay, we're just doing a little walkthrough of this scene here. This is Andy's arrival at Shawshank. He's just hopped off the bus and chained to some other convicts. He's making his way through the gauntlet of jeering inmates to be processed. And our little activity or task is from around about now. The camera movement is sort of very shortly pushing in on Andy. You get that feeling of action. It's a momentous period in Andy's life. And we get a shot of Andy. He's in front, where he's actually not in front there. But it's a sort of a mid-shot or close-up shot of Andy's face. He's looking worried. He doesn't know what's coming, and we've got the suspenseful strings that sort of increase a little bit in volume a little bit later on. It's at your activity point number 6. The camera is on the same sort of eye level as him. He's still an ordinary citizen. He's still dressed as such in his suit. That's all about to change. This shot here where he glances up, he's got this anticipation of what lies ahead. And of course, it's a low angle shot that zooms up, making, these sheer concrete brick walls, bars, grey concrete. Looks very foreboding. It's going to have a big part of his life. And then we get this moment of darkness here, the black screen. This is number 8. Okay, it's a contrast of the life before. Emphasizes just how dark his life is going to be for the next few years. And this is, I guess, a little bit later on, quite a bit later on at the conclusion of the movie. Andy, this comes out of this period of his life by crawling through the sewage pipe, and we've got this, the Jesus shot of him with his arms stretched out, getting bathed by the rain, his redemption, his freedom. But now he's getting marched along this yellow line. Prisoners all chained to each other, symbolic of how closely regulated and institutionalized his life is going to be. The walking feet sound. The men are shepherded by their superiors. They're not talking to each other, likely very intimidated. This is militaristic. People obeying orders. They're blindly led to their miserable fate. And we've got these prisoners lined up, the side shot of Sergeant Hadley. We've got this anticipation, the sense of being ordered. We also get an impression early on of Hadley, who wields quite a bit of power in the place. And the way he speaks to them and so forth. Very shortly we get this over-the-shoulder shot of both Norton and Hadley. And the shot of Norton just oozing out of the darkness stresses his power, the darkness behind him and so forth. It's pretty foreboding as well. He's powerful and he is evil.
It's Mr. Hadley, he's captain of the guards. I'm Mr. Norton, the warden. You are convicted felons. That's why they've sent you to me.
So that's our first sort of walkthrough of Andy's arrival in Shawshank.